I do but stay till your marriage be consummate. Then go I toward Aragon.
I'll bring you thither, my lord, if you'll vouchsafe me.
Nay, that would be as great a soil in the new gloss of your marriage, as to show a child his new coat, and forbid him to wear it. I will only be bold with Benedict for his company. For from the crown of his head to the sole of his foot, he is all mirth. He hath twice or thrice cut Cupid's bowstring, and the little hangman dare not shoot at him. He hath a heart as sound as a bell, and his tongue is the clapper. For what his heart thinks, his tongue speaks.
Gallants, if not as I have been.
So say I, methinks you be sadder. I hope you be in love.
Hang him, truant. There's no true drop of blood in him to be truly touched with love. If he be sad, he wants money.
I have a toothache. Draw it. Hang it.
You must hang it first, then draw it afterwards.
What? Sigh for the toothache?
Where is but a humour or a worm? Anyone can master a grief, but he who has it.
Yet say I, he's in love.
There's no appearance of fancy in him, unless it be a fancy that he hath of strange disguises, as to be a Dutchman today, a Frenchman tomorrow, or to be in the shape of two countries at once, as a German from the waist downwards, all slops, and a Spaniard from the hip upwards, no doublet. Unless he have a fancy to this foolery, as it appears he hath, he is no fool for fancy, as you would have it appear he is.
If he be not in love with some woman, there is no believing old signs. A brushes his hat o' mornings, what should that bode?
Hath any man seen him at the barber's?
No, but the barber's man hath been seen with him, and the old ornament of his cheek hath already stuffed tennis balls. Indeed, he looked younger than he did, by the loss of beard.
Nay, he rubs himself with sweat. Can you smell him out by that?
That's as much as say, the sweet youth's in love.
The greatest note of it is his melancholy.
And when was he wont to wash his face?
Yea, or to paint himself, for the which I hear what they say of him.
Nay, but his jesting spirit which is now crept into a lute string, and now governed by stops.
Indeed, that tells a heavy tale for him. Conclude. He is in love.
Nay, but I know who loves him.
That would I know too. I warrant one who knows him not.
Yes, and his ill conditions, and in spite of all, dies for him.
She shall be buried with her face upwards.
This is no charm for the toothache. Old Signor, walk aside with me. I have studied 8 or 9 wise words that these hobby horses must not hear.
For my life, to break with him about Beatrice.
'Tis even so. Hero and Margaret have by this played their parts with Beatrice, and then the two bears will not bite one another when they meet.
My lord and brother, God save you!
Good den, brother.
If your leisure served, I would speak with you.
In private?
If it please you, yet Count Claudio may hear, for what I would speak of concerns him.
What's the matter?
Means your lordship to be married tomorrow?
You know he does.
I know not that, when he knows what I know.
If there be any impediment, I pray you discover it.
You may think that I love you not. Let that appear hereafter. And aim better at me by that now I will manifest. For my brother, I think he holds you well, and in dearness of heart hath holp to effect your ensuing marriage. Surely suit ill spent and labor ill bestowed.
Why? What's the matter?
I came hither to tell you, and circumstances shortened, for she has been too long a talking of. The lady is disloyal.
Who? Hero?
Even she, Leonardo's hero, your hero, every man's hero.
Disloyal?
The word's too good to paint out her wickedness. I can say she were worse. Think you of a worse title, and I will fit her to it. Wonder not till further warrant. Go but with me tonight. You shall see her chamber window entered, even the night before her wedding day. If you love her then, tomorrow wed her. But it would better fit your honor to change your mind.
May this be so.
I will not think it.
If you dare not trust that you see, confess not that you know. If you will follow me, I will show you enough. And when you have seen more and heard more, proceed accordingly.
If I see anything tonight where I should not marry her tomorrow, then in the congregation where I should marry her, I will shame her.
And as I wooed for thee to obtain her, I will join with thee to disgrace her.
I will disparage her no farther, till you are my witnesses. Bear it coldly but till midnight, and let the issue show itself.
Oh, day untowardly turned!
Oh, mischief strangely thwarted!
O plague right well prevented! So will you say when you have seen the sequel.
Are ye good men and true?
Yea, or else it were pity, but they should suffer salvation, body and soul.
Nay, that be a punishment too good for them. If they have any allegiance in them, being it chosen as the prince's watch,
Well, give them their charge, neighbor Dogberry.
First, who think you be the most desertless man to be constable?
You Oatcake, sir, or George Sequel. Or they can write and read.
Come hither, Master Seco. God hath blessed you with a good name. Well, the read and write, those come by nature.
Both which, Master Constable?
You are said here to be the most senseless and fit man for the job of constable. Well, bear you the lantern. Here's your charge. You are to comprehend all vagrom men and bear them in the prince's name stand.
How, if I will not stand?
Well, then take no note of him and call the rest of the watch together and thank God you were bred of a knave.
If he will not stand when he is bidden, he is none of the prince's subjects.
True, and they are to meddle with none but the prince's subjects. You shall also make no noise, for to talk is the most tolerable and not to be endured.
We would much rather sleep than talk. We know it belongs to a watch.
Why you speak like an ancient and most quiet watchman, for I cannot see how sleeping should offend.
'Tis very true.
Well, masters, good night. Come, neighbor.
Well, masters, we have our charge. We'll sit here on the church grass till 2 and off to bed.
Good Ursula, wait my cousin Beatrice and desire her to rise. Troth, I think your other reporter were better. No, pray thee, good Meg, I'll wear this. By my troth's not so good, and I warrant your cousin will say so. My cousin's a fool, and thou art another. Oh, well, none but this. I like the new tie within excellently if the hair were a thought browner, and your ground's a most rare fashion, I faith. I saw the Duchess of Milan's gown that they praise so. Oh, that exceeds, they say. By my troth, but a nightgown's in respect of ours, cloth o' gold and cut and lace with silver, sets with pearls down sleeves, side sleeve, and skirts, round underburn with a bushel tinsel, but for a fine, quaint, and graceful, excellent fashion, your worth was on it. God give me joy to wear it, for my heart is exceeding heavy. 'Twill be heavier soon by the weight of a man. Fie upon thee! Art not ashamed? Of what, lady? Of speaking honourably? Is not merit honourable in the beggar? Is not your lord honourable without marriage? I think you would have said me, saving your reverence a husband, and bad thinking was true speaking. I'll offend nobody, for there's no harm in heavier for a husband. None, I think, and it be the right husband for the right wife, otherwise 'tis light, and not lechery. Ask nigh her lady Beatrice, else here she comes. Good morrow, coz.
Good morrow, sweet hero.
Why, how now? Do you speak in the sick tune?
I'm all out of other tune, methinks.
Claps and delight, oh love, that goes without a burden. Do you sing? Oh, dance it?
Ye lie no loves with your heels, Then if your husband have stables enough, you'll see he shall have lack no barns.
Oh, illegitimate construction! I scorn that with my heels!
'Tis almost 5 o'clock, cousin. 'Tis time you were ready. Be my troth. I'm exceeding ill. Hi-ho.
For a hawk, a horse, or a husband!
For the letter that begins them all. H.
Well, and you not be turned Turk! There's no more sailing by the star!
What means the fool? Chow.
Nothing I, but God send everyone that heart's desire. These gloves the Count sends me, they're an excellent perfume.
I am stuffed, cousin. I cannot smell.
A maid and stuffed, there's goodly catching of cold.
Oh, God help me. God help me. How long have you professed apprehension?
Even since you left it, doth not my wit become me rally?
It is not seen enough. You should wear it in your cap. By my troth, I am sick.
Get you some of this distilled Cardus Benedictus and lay it to your heart. It's the only thing for a qualm. Then thou prickest her with a thistle.
Benedictus? Why Benedictus? You have some moral in this Benedictus?
Moral? No, by my troth, I have no moral meaning.
What pace is that thy tongue keeps?
Not a fast gallop. Madam, withdraw. The prince, the count, Signor Benedict Don John, and all the gallants of the town are come to fetch you to church. Help to judge me, good cause, good Mag, and good Ursula.